Hey, how's it going? I'm Terry Jensen, and you're here through the week. It's our Tuesday edition, and I welcome you here. I did Mondays today, and I'm doing Tuesdays right now. Uh, but the deal is that we had the weekend, so I got really lazy, man. And it was great. I barbecued ribs, ate potato salad, and my wife created this killer sandwich for me. And I thought, oh, shoot me. It's not going to get any better than this. So on Monday, which I did today, Monday, we were talking about the Christian life and what's going on in James 1. So we were going through the thing about endurance and having hard times and how that really is a helpful thing and can be a helpful thing. Boom, take my glasses off. So today we're going to go further into that and further into the Christian walk. Okay, so let's jump into it. Here we go. James 1 5 through 7 says, if you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and he will give it to you. He'll not rebuke you or for asking, but when you ask him, be sure that your faith is in God alone. Don't waver. Do not waver. For a person with divided loyalty is as unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind. Such people should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Had some technical difficulty. Didn't want to switch over. So anybody who is unsettled, they're like a wave tossed to and fro, and they shouldn't expect that they should get anything from the Lord. So, the point that James is trying to make is that he wants you, he wants me in our Christian lives to use wisdom as we live. You need wisdom to discern things. You can't make judgments without wisdom. And wisdom comes from the Lord. You and we're not wise. Let's just face facts, okay? There are smart people, really, really super smart people, but that doesn't mean that they're wise. Wise wisdom comes from the Lord, and that comes from experience. Now, remember, on Monday we were talking about endurance with various trials, so that you can be lacking in nothing. Here's the deal. Lacking in nothing is understanding what's going on in life. God gives you trials so that you and I can go through them and grow. Part of this growth is understanding what wisdom is and where it comes from. Wisdom comes from the Lord. Wisdom is that property that allows you to discern good and evil, moral, immoral, ethical, unethical. Really, wisdom is the thing that allows you to keep from getting duped, from being conned, from being led astray. James tells us that we can ask God anytime for wisdom. If we need wisdom, we can ask the Lord, and he's not going to rebuke us. He's not going to take and smack us across the head and say, what? What are you asking for? No, he's not going to do that because he's the Lord and wants you to grow. He wants you to have wisdom. He wants you to live in a discerning way. Why? So that you can live a life that is faithful. It's really tough to live in this world, especially being a Christian. It's very difficult to live a life that is faithful, a life that is godly, a holy life. These things are very, very tough to do in a society that is profane. So, how do you do it? Well, you got to know how to do it. And how do you know how to do it? You ask God for wisdom, and He'll give it to you. And that way you can make discerning judgments about what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to do them. But when you ask the Lord for wisdom, don't go to Him just like, oh, going to Him and saying, God, you think you might give me the right numbers for the lottery? Man, I could sure use the money. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to get my kids through school. That's not faith. That's bargaining. Don't bargain with God. Go to God in faith. What do I mean by that? Go to the Lord believing that He is. Number one, believing that He is, and that He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. Diligently seek the Lord, knowing that He is, and that He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. When you do that, you act in faith, and the Lord will answer you in like kind. You go to Him in a genuine way, He'll come back at you in a genuine way. You ask the Lord for wisdom, He's not going to take and make fun of you. What He's going to do is say, cool, I got plenty of that. Let me help you out. The Lord is not our adversary. There is an adversary. That old slick devil. He is our adversary. And so often, he tries to exchange in our minds and in our hearts the wisdom that God has given us with what seems to be right in the world. Too often, we exchange the glory of God for that old slick-tongued devil. We answer to his call instead of the call of the Lord. So be wise. Go to the Lord in faith, asking Him for wisdom, and He'll give it to you. And turn away from that silver-tongued devil who likes to tell you the lies throughout this world. That's what he uses. So turn to God. Ask for wisdom. Be discerning in your life as to what is good and evil. And walk the Christian walk. Don't just talk that Christian talk. All right? See you later. I'm out of here.